A heartbeat is a precious and a delicate thing. It functions to create and sustain life. Now, when you're going about your day-to-day activities, you might not be thinking about your heartbeat or what it's really doing within your body. For most of us, a resting heart rate is somewhere between 60 to 100 beats a minute, but sometimes that beat is irregular. And that is a condition that can go undiagnosed. Such was the case for David Ashby of Dewey Beach, a compassionate young man, unaware of having that very condition until it sadly took his life. So we would like to welcome to Historic Studio D this afternoon. This is Laura Ashby. She is David's mother. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
I want to start off by learning a little bit about David. Tell us about him.
Well, he was born on Halloween, which is actually relevant because he loved to dress up like Will Ferrell characters, and you know, he would really celebrate. It was a perfect birthday for him. He graduated from University of Delaware with a degree in operations management and became a project manager for first home builders and then later for a commercial construction company, which he was very proud of. Purchased a house in Dewey Beach, lived there with his brother. That's where he passed away. He just came home from work one day and laid down on the couch, crossed his legs and folded his arms and fell asleep. He had a irregular heartbeat, and I was aware of that. He was obviously aware of that, and it bothered him over the years, and we had him monitored, but we were never told that he was at risk for sudden cardiac death. And so that's the reason for all of this, is I really want other people to know that if you have a irregular heartbeat, there's a lot of things that they can do to help you. Surgeries, medicines, different procedures. And so I just would like to, prevent this from happening to somebody else.
Sure.
But he was the life of the party. He was a great son. He'd do anything for you. He's a friend of everyone. Everywhere he lived, they called him the mayor. He was that kind of person. You remembered him because of the way that he made you feel.
Well, I'm so sorry
Thank
for
you.
your loss.
Thank you.
But you're going on to spread awareness.
Yes.
To something that some people may know they have and some may not. So tell us about your mission to also donate AED machines.
Right, so as part of the race, we actually asked for donors and sponsors in addition to any net race proceeds. Those funds are being used to purchase AED machines and then distribute them throughout the beach community. So far we've donated 19 machines in the last 2 years. And the last one is being installed from last year's race very soon, hopefully before this year's race on August 10th. It's going to be an outdoor tower that will be available 24/7 to the community right in the heart of town. So I'm excited about that.
That's wonderful. You mentioned the race. Tell us about the race. What kind of race?
So it's a 5K walk-run. It's called Community Matters Foundation in memory of Dave Ashby. It's going to be held at the North Beach Restaurant in Dewey Beach at 7:30 in the morning on August 10th. There will be T-shirts and there's an after party, and it'll be a nice event.
Nice. You're also honoring Matt Huff.
Yeah, so that's actually a separate event. That's the day before. We're doing a golf outing at Jonathan's Landing Golf Course in Magnolia, Delaware, and that's at 9 a.m. And most of the proceeds are going to go to this cause, but there's also a raffle held for Matt. Matt was a friend of Dave's who actually died the year before Dave. Dave actually participated in the first golf event for Matt, and then the following year he had passed, and so they changed the name and added Dave to it, and so we give some proceeds to Dover High School in memory of Matt.
And tell us about your partnership with In a Heartbeat.
Thank you for asking. Yes, so In a Heartbeat is an organization with the same goals that I have, which was to spread awareness and to protect hearts. Mike Papali is the founder, and at 17 he had a sudden cardiac arrest and survived. He luckily had someone who gave him CPR right away, and then an AED was administered. So it you know, it has a profound impact on people who have lost a loved one, or you know, somebody that's a survivor. And so I've since met many people that have the same goals across the country that are doing the same thing. And so he's also an AED distributor. So that's a wonderful thing in terms of being able to get the best price and spread my donation dollars further.
So tell us the details on the race one more time.
So it's Saturday, August 10th at 7:30 a.m. Registration, I believe, will be at 7. And it's at North Beach Restaurant. It's in Dewey Beach, and it's in conjunction with Races to Run.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
And you don't have to be a elite runner.
No, not at all. And there's prizes for different categories and awards and things. So hopefully we'll get all the runners from last year's Community Matters run, in addition to all of Dave's friends and family.
Well, sounds like a wonderful event. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for turning a tragedy into something that helps the community.
Thank
Laura
you
Ashby.
very much.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it.